Before we start, the author did want the audience to know that English is not their first or main language, so please excuse the grammar mistakes or the writing style. I will try to fix it up as best I can, but yeah. So also, obviously, Hawaiian's pronouns are they, them, there. Even if it wasn't, I would probably change them to they, them, there. But yeah, they wanted, I just thought it'd be respectful to tell you what they, okay. Let's start the story. Killua Zoldyck, a monster? Well, I guess you can say that's what he thinks he is. Even though now that he isn't the assassin who slaughters innocent people, he still has this weird feeling inside him that would grow hatred toward himself. His hands, they were dirty, the blood that would always cover it up. When killing people surely was disgusting, but why? Why out of all people? Why him? Someone who used to kill people, yet they still respected him and perhaps love him. Why? He was the lone wolf that didn't have any friends because he was forbidden to have even one. He was the person who was controlled into doing disgusting things. He was the person who was ordered to kill and take someone's life who was completely innocent. He was the person who would push other people away from him, someone who would keep everything all to himself, someone who isn't even that romantic at all, someone who actually doesn't deserve friends, and someone who is disgusting. So why on earth would someone like them fall for someone like him? YNLN, they are quite nice. Although being the introvert they are always caring toward Gon, Killua, Kurapika, and Leorio. They can always be so kind to anyone, even if no one deserves their kindness. How are they always there for somebody who they care about? How they are quiet, how they are quite smart, and can get their troubled asses out of the mess their friends make. How talented they are, how they would remain calm under pressure, despite the fact that they would need tons of help. So why? This keeps repeating on in his head. Why would someone like them love someone like him? Tears were slowly building up in his sapphire eyes. Trying to hold it in, he failed. His bangs covering his eyes, he looked down as the male/female looked at him, intrigued about why the male was looking down. Kill, why are you looking down? What's wrong? Did I say something? They said in all curiosity. Killua just stood there, frozen. The silence was honestly too loud. Why? The male asked, finally having the courage to ask the young person as he looked at them. What do you mean? They asked, slightly tilting their head. Why? Why do you even like me? Tears streamed down his face. This confused the young person more. Why was he crying? Killua, what's wrong? Why are you crying? And why are you asking why I like you? They stuttered, not knowing what to say as they were completely oblivious about why the male was silently crying in front of them. Why do you like me? I'm a monster after all. I kill people. I was an assassin who took innocent people's lives. I don't even think I deserve you. and gone to be my friends. No, I don't deserve friends at all. The male sobbed, finally looking at the person. So why do you even like a monster like me? Killua yelled, turning around. He was about to leave, but was stopped by a pair of arms wrapping around his torso, stopping him from running away. Their face was buried in his back, eyes closed and head averted to the right side. How could he hide this from them? He could have at least told somebody about all of these burdened feelings inside of him. I like you because you are willing to change. You can always put a smile on our faces, and you're smart, you're strong, you're always protective toward your loved ones. You tend to protect them with all you've got, and most of all, you're amazing yourself. Seeing you, or by just having your presence nearby, can immediately brighten anyone's day. But why did you hide this, everything, from us? You could have at least told someone. They stuttered as they opened their eyes, turning the male around whose gaze was still averted on the floor. The thought of Killua thinking of himself as a monster and seeing him in this state broke their heart. Answer me, Killua. Why? They asked just once more. He opened his mouth, but nothing came out. I just felt dramatic, and besides, I might disturb or be a burden to you. Killua finally answered, looking up. Wyan pulled him into a tight hug. How can he think of himself this way? Don't say things like that. You're wonderful, Killua. Don't let negative thoughts get to you. We're all here to accept you. You were controlled into doing those hideous things, but it wasn't your fault. It was never your fault. Let the past burn. Focus more on the present, or perhaps the future. So please, don't think of anything like this ever again. Wyan whispered in the male's ear. Pulling out from the hug, Killua wiped the tears that were still visible in his eyes. He slightly smiled as he used his right hand to hold the person's cheeks. He leaned in, pressing his lips to theirs, his right hand on their cheek and his left arm holding the person's waist. Their eyes widened with the sudden movements of the male, but soon they melted into the kiss. There was no lust felt. The kiss was soft and passionate. Killua softly licked their bottom lip. The soft kiss turned into a makeout session, and again, love and passionate was visible towards the kiss. Ending the kiss, the two pulled out for air, slightly panting. Killua pressed his forehead onto theirs. I love you. I really do.